Hi, Chris. After the last game, you say that it was really tough for the Spurs this year to beat the same opponent 2 times in a row. Is it the next step for the growth of the franchise to be able to have better answers when an opposite team is adjusting?
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of lopsided game, the first game too. But we knew that was a good team that we were playing against. Those guys are battle tested. Obviously, they've been in the playoffs last year. They came out, were a lot more aggressive tonight than they were a couple nights ago. And, they got up on us. Then we came back in the game, did it again, But teams like that was a really good game, a good test for us because they sort of played it like playoffs. The physicality, overplaying things. They made a couple adjustments from the other games, so we'll keep getting better.
Same area.
Hello, Chris Paul. This is Gordon from Hong Kong's A Sport Connect. Right now, you are 39 years old, but no matter your defense, your handling, your outlook, and fashion sense still in a very high level. Will you share your tips how you achieve this? And Hong Kong fans means a lot. Will you have any plans to visiting Hong Kong in the future?
I would love to visit Hong Kong. I've been once or twice. But as far as playing defense, man, it's something that I've always tried to do since I was a kid. I had a college coach, my late coach, Skip Prosser, who passed away my second year in the league, was all about defense. And I think defense is one of the hardest things to do because it's not sexy. Guys don't make all-star teams because they play defense. And so even at the age that I'm at, I might not be as fast or as quick as I once was, but I study the game, I know the game, I play tendencies, you know what I mean? So I take a lot of pride in defense and guys who play. That's why I have the utmost respect for guys like T.J. McConnell, that come in and play night in and night out and defend.
Thank you. Next question, far back on the right-hand side.
Hi, Chris. Shai Mahmoud for Basket Station Reverse. It has been a week full of emotions for Victor. But also a marathon with what he had to do off the court. He's also the franchise player now, so he has to answer daily solicitations. You have been a superstar in this league for a long time now. What kind of advice can you give him on a daily basis about how to deal with that?
We talk all the time, and I can't imagine what it was like for Vic to come back home, and play. I know he was so excited, but, it's a lot of responsibility that comes with that. Every media outlet, every event, trying to see your family that you don't get to see that often. And Vic is one of those guys, too, who tries to sign every autograph. So we have been talking about this trip for a long time, and now that it is come and we're leaving, I'm sure, at some point he'll look back on this and realize what a treat it was. We wish we could have won both games for him. But you guys are going to be lucky for a long time to be able to follow Vic, so you guys make sure you not only take care of him, but treasure him.
Thank you. Next question on our left-hand side. Oh, apologies, right-hand side, excuse me.
Hey, Chris, now that the week for your team here in Paris is over and you go back to the States, what's kind of the transition to kind of get back into the rhythm of the regular season?
That's a great question. This has been an interesting trip. For it to be my 20th season, it's crazy to check the NBA app and see that life is actually still going on back home. You know what I mean? Seeing the games that are being played. Me and my wife was getting up at 4 or 5 a.m. to watch our kids play. So it's going to be an adjustment. But, when we get back, it'll be crazy to think that we just did a week in Paris, but grateful for this opportunity. It's something different, sort of broke up the monotony of the season, and hopefully we can get back and get to work.
Thank you. Next question, the left-hand side.
Good evening, Chris. Sami Sadiq for French Media L'Equipe. The game turned when Tyrese Haliburton had this crazy run, and when Victor was on the bench. What can you tell maybe about the moments where he's not on the court, you're playing not very much with another traditional center? Are there key moments, are those key moments you have to improve on, to compensate when he's not on the court?
Well, at the end of the day, it's a team game. It's a team game, and there are going to be games like this, and that's why you have different units or whatnot. And The last game, our first unit sort of played pretty well, but our bench is the one who carried us, so games differ from game to game, and I think every team in this league is always trying to put 48 minutes together, and I think tonight we might have played 36 good minutes, maybe 40 good minutes, but until we consistently put it all together, it's going to be tough on us, but we believe we can figure it out.
Final question on the left-hand side.
Hi, Chris.
Yep.
Victor Messistrano, Radio France Internationale. What is your reaction about the All-Star starters and on Victor not being one of them?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know who they are. Yep, and who else? Shea starting? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's that. I mean, it's the fans. It's the fan voting. You know what I mean? I hope the coaches will do right and make sure they put Vic into the game. And just playing for a long time. Obviously, I've had the opportunity to do both, be voted in by the coaches and by the fans. And of course, it's great to be voted in by the fans. But if Vic gets voted in by the coaches, that's an honor to be voted in by your peers. You know what I mean? So like I said, y'all coaches, make sure y'all do the right thing. Put Big Fella in that All-Star game, man. But trust me, he gonna get that fan vote soon. All right, now Paris, what y'all doing? What y'all doing?
Thanks very much, Chris.
All right.